Welcome back to Things Top Notch Academy. We're looking at differentiation today, which we've treated these methods of differentiation, which include general method of differentiation, first principle method of differentiation, and the chain rule. So today we're looking at the fourth one, which is product rule. All right. Okay. Product rule. Okay. A product, we say it is a result that is gotten after multiplication. Okay, so let's look at this. Let's say we have a function of u and v. All right, where u is a function of x and v is also a function of x. What I mean is this: u here is a function of x and v is also what? A function of x. Therefore, to get the formula that we use for this product rule, it will now be dy over dx is equals to v du over dx then plus u dv over dx. So what do I mean here? So I told you earlier on that u is a function of x, all right? So we have a function of u and v is also what? A function of x. So in this case, we have v du over dx, meaning that we are to find dy with respect to what? Dx, all right? So let's take a look at an example. Okay. Example. Let's say we are given to differentiate y equals to 2x. All right. So how do you differentiate this y equals to 2x? You know, when you apply the general methods of differentiation to solve, you will get an answer, and applying the product rule, you also get the same answer. All right, you are not expected to get different answer from this from a particular question or problem given to you. So let's look at this problem now and know how you can tackle it using this particular method. So we're given y equals to 2x, 2f, and we have to differentiate using the product rule. So what do? You know, I told you that there are u and what? V, which are functions of what? X. So this u and v is what we now use here. So you assume the first one to be u, you assume the second one to be what? V. Therefore, now it will be easier for you to apply this method. Okay, so let's say we have dy over du. This now implies now that u is equals to what? 2. All right, if you look at what I've done there, then that means now that du over dx, so that is the derivative of u with respect to x, is going to give us what? So u here being 2, when you differentiate u is what? 0, because when you differentiate a constant, the answer becomes 0. So that's why the u over the s is going to give us 0 here. All right, so the next thing you do is to represent a v, which is x. All right, so now the v over the x is going to give us what? It's going to give us 1. That is, when you differentiate x, it's going to give us 1. The reason is this: s has a power of 1, and if you are differentiating, this one will come, that is 1 multiplied by s raised by the 1, then differentiation goes with subtraction of 1 from the power. So that means you are going to have this, and this will give us 1 multiplied by s is s, then 1 minus 1 is 0. And in indices, they say anything raised to the power of 0 is equals to 1, except 0 itself. So now it's going to give us what? 1. and that's how we got the derivative of x as 1. Next thing is to apply the formula, which says that the y over the x is equals to v du over the x plus u dv over the x. All right. So now representing this, you have the y over the x is equals to v is x, then multiplied by du over the s. We got du over the s as 0, so it multiplied by 0. Can use this to represent. All right, then plus, then u is given as 2, then du ds, so dv ds is 1. All right, so now our dy over the x is equals to what? 0 plus 2, which means the y over the x is equals to what? 0 plus 2 is 2. All right. So if you apply the same method, if you apply this general method to solve this, you're going to also get 2 as their answer. Okay. Let's look at another example and know if we're also going to get the same. Now, let's say we're given example 2, differentiate y equals to 3x squared. All right. So how do you differentiate this when you are asked to use product rule? Okay. So what you do now is similar to what we did before, just that this is having a power. So it's similar. So what you do is you assume this to be u, assume this to be what? V. Then u is now equals to what? 3. Then the u over the x is equals to what? 0. Because u here being 3 is a constant. That's why it's 0. Then v is equals to s squared. Then the v over the x is equals to what? When this comes down, it gives us what? 2x, all right, as the derivative of s squared. Now we can apply the formula, which says the y over the x is equals to v du over the x, v du over the x plus u dv over the x. All right. So now we can substitute the values of u and v and that of du ds and dv ds. So doing that now, we're going to have the y over the x is equals to our v here. We got v to be s squared, then multiply by du over the s. Du over the s is 0 plus, then u is got to be 3. Then the v over the s is 2x. Okay, so our dy over the s is going to give us 0. Here is going to be 0 because s squared multiplied 0 is 0. Then plus, then 3 multiplied by 2s is going to give us 6x. And this is the answer for that particular question. All right. So this is how to solve. Please still check other videos on this particular topic. Chain rule, principle, first principle method, general method. So you get to know more. Then I'm also going to treat quotient rule and that of implicit differentiation. Thank you.